Hello. I would like to talk about the argument from reason and how it's actually a bad argument. It's as far as its utility for theistic purposes, it's pretty good. I'm not going to deny that, because it's so dazzling. And the way I look at it is the argument from reason is essentially the cosmological argument, but pushed out in the front as a distraction. So basically the argument goes, as I understand it, I believe C.S. Lewis proffered this, that the use of reason to argue against God, the existence of a theistic God, proves the existence of a theistic God because reason is so unreasonably effective, essentially, something like that. And so we can think about like the most basic logical statement, deductive scenario, like if A equals B and B equals C, then A equals C. And we all know that's true. And why is that? Isn't that like magic? But why do we just know it's true? Well, it's intuition. We intuitively know it's true. And what that intuition is based upon is experience in the real world, where we know that, if which pile of money, what pile of money is equal to another pile of money. So the first pile is 100 pennies. The second pile is $1 bill. The third pile is 4 quarters. Well, if 100 cents equals $1 bill in buying power, and $1 bill is equal to 4 quarters buying power, then 100 pennies is equal to 4 quarters. But we know that because of this is our experience, and that all those experiences as we grow up are laid down in the white matter of our brain, so it's all automatic. We don't even have to think about it. And so we expect. It's down in the layers of expectation where this intuition lives. But think of a thought experiment. Imagine we were evil scientists, and we were to create like a Truman Show scenario where somebody is raised, where there are some examples where A equals B and B equals C, where A does not equal C. So you raise this child with a bunch of essentially magic tricks, not showman tricks, but prestidigitation, where A ends up not equaling C. With the money example, for example, and like this would be like some profound gaslighting, for one thing. 100 pennies does not equal 4 quarters, even though obviously it does. But if this child was raised in an environment where it was rigorously and systematically the sense of reality was undermined, they would not have this sense of intuition about reason. They would just completely, they wouldn't have a grip on actual reality, especially if this alternate reality was very consistent but just off. Like, imagine if like everything was built around 2 + 2 = 5, and somehow somebody smarter than me and a lot more evil and had resources to create this environment where the foundations are completely undermined. they wouldn't have this sense of reason. So basically what I'm saying is, the argument from reason is saying how like almost supernatural reason is, but that's only because we draw on an experience of reality here. So basically what the argument from reason ultimately is saying is, wow, this is amazing that we're here. And that goes along into the cosmological argument. But rhetorically, it's dazzling, because it does seem so unreasonable. It's the same thing with math. Math is so unreasonably effective. But no, it's not unreasonably effective, because it's based upon the continuum, which is reality. And we draw upon actual reality to prove these we use examples in reality to prove these mathematical models. So anyway, I was just thinking about that today when I was meditating, because I remember Stephen from Rationality Rules had a thing on that, and that was one of the thoughts that came up for me. Oh, looks like we got an ambulance or paramedics. All right. Thanks for watching if you made it this far.